What's up everyone? I have a new lens here. This is the 50mm f1.4 G Mastered by Sony. Now, we all know how some of these prime lenses can be a bit of a problem when it comes to the focus breathing. Now, I did use this lens for a product review, right? So I wanted to get in close with this lens and it works perfectly for that. I think this is going to be like my main lens when it comes to reviewing products and getting close in on certain angles of a product. This is definitely what this lens is going to be used for with me. Now, it has the iris lock, so you can put the lock on and it doesn't move, right? But you can also, like the click, right? You can turn that off too. You can turn off the click where you hit the switch and it's depending on the person, you know, they may like the click. I like the click because it kind of lines up better for me when I use it, depending on what aperture I want to put it at. I like that click because this way I'm like, all right, I'm on the 1.4 is what I want. And the focus ring, smooth, no problems there. So now when it comes to the size compared to the 35mm, it's a little bit more beefier, a little bit more weight to it, a little bit more size to it. But when you put them side to side, I can't do that right now because I'm using the 35, but when you put them side to side, they're almost basically the same in height. And I made like a fake wannabe makeshift test to see the focus breathing right. Not the best test, but I've seen this done before, so I decided to try it. What I did was basically put this lens on my camera, sit down, and kind of lean back and forth. Right now with the 35, I've gotten to do it many times when it comes to showcasing like the focus breathing with it, right? Just a slight move like that, you'll see it, right? Without the focus breathing compensation on, you can really see how bad it is. Now, with this lens, as you can see in the video, it's not as bad compared to the 35 in my opinion. So the first shot you're seeing is that me using this lens with no focus breathing on, right? Just basically the lens, the camera, focus, trying to get it to pulse, right? And you can see not much of it, right? Now, the second shot you see is that focus breathing also is a bit of a crop, right? So I lose a bit of the shot. But as you can still see, I'm doing it, not a big issue, right? That's amazing to me compared to the 35. 35, I've seen it in videos when I go back and like edit it. I can see how you can see the focus breathing right there. And it's, when you're editing a video and you see it, it's very nerve-wracking. So that was like my makeshift little test to see how bad the focus breathing is, and it's not that bad. I did do some photography shots. Not many, just some pictures I took outside in my front yard. Now, none of these are edited. This ain't no Photoshop pictures or nothing like that. This is basically a picture that I took, put on the SD card, put it on the Premiere Pro. That's it, right? No highlighting, no balancing, none of that stuff. So, no color correction, none of that. So what you see is basically the picture I took from the camera and just bring it right to Premiere Pro. And taking nature shots really is relaxing, in my opinion. Like for me, taking a picture of nature and looking at it is very relaxing. Like the older I get, the more I realize and appreciate like nature shots. It's just very relaxing. And people my age and older will understand what I'm talking about. Like you look for peaceful moments. Like when you find a picture that's of a beach or a boat type of shot, anything like that along those lines, where you see water, trees, you know, sunset, all those things. It's very relaxing. That's why when you go on vacation, you do these things, you just find that place and you just want like a half hour piece. But sometimes you can't get that if you got kids. So, but that's what I love about photography, especially nature shots like that. So as you can see, I took some pictures and they turned out very well. Now, if I was to put them in Photoshop and really do some touching to them, they probably would look very amazing. But now having this lens in the 35mm, like I said, this is basically going to be a product lens, right? reviewing, unboxing something, certain shots I want to get, that's what this is going to be for. I'm not going to be using this for an A-roll type of shot like this. The 35 is great. I think the next lens I want to invest in is going to be the 16 to 35, the one that's like the same size as this one, because that's very versatile in these type of video shots for me. Because if I'm unboxing something, right, and I'm on this table, that 16 mil wide shot get most of the shot, the unboxing, depending on how big the box is, of course, but you can get all that within one lens. Then if I want a shot where it's basically an informational video where I'm talking about something, reviewing something, getting real detail within the video, I can zoom up and get my 35 shot at the same shot that I got right now. That's the next lens I'm going to invest in and give a look at after this one. Now, like I said, I got this lens when Amazon had that 5-month payment plan. I said, let me jump up on it now, get it at the price, instead of shoving out all that money at once, doing it in a little payment plan, right? So I was like, all right, let me jump into this. And I like it so far. Like I said, when you compare it to the 35, it's a little bit more beefier. Now, when it comes to traveling, depending on what you're trying to shoot, photos, video, depending on, you know, the project you got going on, you may or may not take that with you. But any photographers watching this video, hit me in the comment section. Let me know if you use this lens often. Any videographers out there that uses this lens, how often do you use it? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for checking this video out. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you next time.